Trial of two major cases this morning. Ntutuko Shoba, the alleged mastermind in the murder of Tshegofatso Pule, will sit for the first time at the High Court. While a few courtrooms away, the 4 police officers charged with the murder of Nathaniel Julies will also be sitting. The National Prosecuting Authority says it is ready for trial in the murder case of Tshegofatso Pule. Her boyfriend, Ntutuko Shoba, is facing charges for murder of the 28-year-old pregnant woman. Shoba is expected to have a new legal team after his defense withdrew from the case earlier this week. Meanwhile, the 4 policemen accused of the murder of Eldorado Park teenager Nathaniel Julies will also be appearing just a courtroom away from Shoba. Simon Scorpion Ndalavana and Kayleen Whiteboy and Foster Nicholongolo are charged with the murder. Defeating the ends of justice, possession of prohibited ammunition and accessory to murder are the charges there. Now, SABC News reporter Hasina Gori is at the South Gauteng High Court, and she'll be giving us more details on what's to come. Hasina, a very good morning to you. Two very important cases happening at the same time. What can you tell us?
Good morning, Desiree. Yes, we're outside the South Gauteng High Court this morning, where 2 quite important cases, as you mentioned, are expected to be sitting here later today. The first one is of the alleged conspirator in the murder of Tshegofatso Pule, the 28-year-old. She was 8 months pregnant when her body was found in Durban Deep in Johannesburg with multiple stab wounds. Ntutuko Shoba, the 33-year-old, is expected to appear here for his pre-trial. We spoke with the state earlier in the week on a Tuesday at the Roodepoort Magistrates Court, and they mentioned that the state is ready for and the case. They're ready to begin with a pre-trial. We do know that Shoba's lawyers did withdraw from the case on Monday. We're hoping this morning that the new legal team will be here and be able to begin with the pre-trial. We know that today it's expected that the disclosure of the dockets would be handed over to the defense team, and then a postponement for pre-trial consultation. We know he's facing a charge of murder or conspiracy to murder. This is for the death of Tshegofatso Pule, his girlfriend. We do know that the hitman, Malepane, has pleaded guilty and said that he was paid a fee by Malepane and by Shoba to kill Pule. We know that in the last court appearance at Roodepoort on Monday, Shoba had asked the court to not transfer him from Krugersdorp Correctional Services and to Sun City or to Johannesburg Prison, and that application was denied. We saw him during that court appearance representing himself because his lawyer had already withdrew from the case at that point, and the magistrate had told him that he'd be able to ask questions and she'll guide him if need be to get the answers that he needed. That application then was denied and he was moved to Johannesburg prison. So this morning he'd be coming from there. He had asked not to be moved because he said that he allegedly had been given threats by the hitman Malepane that if he had come to Johannesburg prison that there would be threats on his life and harm done to him. However, a senior correctional service official was brought to court and explained that those that are arrested and prisoners are kept separate from each other, especially those that have already been convicted and those that are still awaiting trial, like Shoba is right now. The other case that we also know that's sitting here today is the case of the 3 officers who are facing charges of the death of Nathaniel Julies, the Eldorado teenager that was shot by police officers last year. The case, this is their second appearance here at the High Court this morning. The last time they were here, it was postponed to allow for the state to ensure that the docket was completed and able to be handed over to the defense team. So hopefully that will be done here this morning. We did see the family going in earlier on, so hopefully we hope to speak with them later in the morning and get a sense of how are they doing and where exactly is the case at the moment. It is an ongoing story and we would keep you updated on both these cases throughout the day. Back to you in studio, Desiree.
Hasina, of course, will be following developments there.